Hello guys, it's Jonathan back with another video today. I'm doing kind of late, but a movie I'm gonna review today is a movie from 1979. It's a classic, of course. There's two cuts of it. There's the R-rated, there's the actual version, and the director's cut. Um, the movie I'm reviewing today is Ridley Scott's Alien. Um, so yeah, so yeah, this is a classic all its own. This is the 4K version. This is the 40th anniversary. 4K, Blu-ray, and digital. Like that. So it basically created one of the most iconic franchises in history. It tells the story of a space crew aboard a spaceship called the Nostromo, and they get a distress signal from this planet on their way back home. And they happen to go check out the situation. Um, and one of the people actually, when they're exploring it, something attaches itself to his face. There's like these eggs, and there's like these spider-like things that attach himself to his eggs, I mean, to his face. And but yeah, so they bring him back on board, against the orders of the crew, and you know they try to get it off, but it turned out to bleed acid for blood, and it leaks to it leaks to the ground, and so they keep him locked somewhere in a room. Like a few hours have passed, and you know it's already fallen off. They experiment on it, and they're like, "Oh, we've never seen this before." So, you know, and then when they're eating dinner, like it's like an hour into the movie, and they're like eating dinner, and we're eating food. All of a sudden, he coughs up. He starts like gagging and all that, and retching, like that. And it turns out the thing kills him. It pops out of his chest, which is one of the most iconic scenes in history, the chest burster scene. Um, so it costs that basically is the death of him. Well, so they do a burial in space for his body, and then there's this thing. It's like this baby xenomorph that's loose in the cargo ship. So they try their best to find it. So the crew starts getting picked off one by one. It's the guy with the cap. It's the guy with the cap. He gets picked off, and then there's a guy in the air duct that gets picked off. He gets the alien, like he goes hugs him in the air shaft, the air duct, and then that's like what, two, three people. Wait, yeah, and then so that's the four three people, and then it turns out that that they were there to that one of those people was actually an android, and he was actually there to pick up the alien, and turns out that he's fighting with Ripley, which is the lady Sigourney Weaver, and that's when they reveal, oh, he's just a robot and all that, and he was there to bring back the life form, to Earth. So that's basically what the distress signal was. So that's basically what this whole movie set upon. Um, so yeah, they burn him alive, the robot Ash, which is played by Ian Holm, and then you know, and it's just three people remaining. Um, so as they're trying to find the alien kills off the last two crew members. So Ripley's the only one left, and also the cat named Jonesy. She hides from the alien, but she manages to defeat the alien. She blows it out with into the airlock, but it gets attached to the airlock. So she freaking pushes the button and it just floats away in space. Chances are it didn't die, but and that so that's basically, and then she does like this little like speech about, oh, Ash, all these people are dead. This is Ripley, last survivor of the Nostromo, signing off, and then that's when she gets into her cryo tube with the cat, and then they're shown sleeping, and then it just ends like that. Um, so that's basically the whole plot of the movie. Um, so what do I think of this movie? Of course, this movie is a must own for any horror fan in general. Alien. Movies like this are great. I mean, I wasn't around this movie was out, but this movie, I wish they made more movies like this, creature features, stuff like this. I also have the anthology set that I showed off in my movies, my other movie collection one time. But this is the 4th anniversary edition. I love Alien. Um, they made 3 sequels to it. They made 2 prequels and 2 crossovers, and even comic books. And they also made video games and all that, action figures. So Alien is basically an influential movie. Yeah, it's a sci-fi horror genre basically. It's directed by Ridley Scott, who also made, of course, Blade Runner and Gladiator, which are good movies. Um, it has a pretty cool cast: Ian Holm, John Hurt, or Sir John Hurt, the late Sir John Hurt, Ian Holm. Uh, what's the other guy's name? Sigourney Weaver, Veronica Cartwright, Tom Skerritt, Harry Dean Stanton. I don't know the other I don't know the other guy's name. But yeah, there's like 7 people in here. Um, he said the chess person scene is one of the most iconic scenes in movie history. So it's no surprise. But this movie is great. This movie's awesome. It's an awesome creature feature. The sequel is actually way better than this. I actually like the sequel more. Part 3 wasn't as good as 1 and 2, but it's still not a bad movie. It's just okay. And then they made Resurrection, which ugh. But yeah, this movie's great. Love it. This will be one of my October. This will be one of my views that I watch for this month. And today's the 2nd of October. I'm probably gonna watch this like the last week of October, like the very last week. But yeah, this is the 4K Ultra. I got this at Best Buy. Like I said, I had the Alien Anthology series, the Alien Anthology 1 through 4 on Blu-ray, but I didn't want to show that off, so I'll show this one off. This movie's worth getting. Had great one-liners, great kills, great special effects. Pretty cool, pretty terrifying by today's standards, but it's really good. It is. How long is this movie? This movie is 116 minutes. It's pretty long for a sci-fi, but it's whatever. I'm not gonna complain either way. But yeah, like I said there's 2 versions. There's a theatrical version, which is just R, and then their director's cut's rated R for sci-fi violence / gore and language. And this is a synopsis. The one that started it all experienced the terror from the beginning with the first chilling chapter of the Alien saga, directed by Ridley Scott and starring Sigourney Weaver in her breakout performance as Ripley. When the crew of a space tug Nostromo responds to a distress signal from a barren planet, they discover a mysterious life form that breeds within human hosts. The acid-blooded extraterrestrial proves to be the ultimate adversary as crew members battle to stay alive, prevent the deadly creature from reaching Earth. Yeah. Like I said, Ripley, the character of Ripley, is possibly one of the most iconic characters in movie history. Ripley's among there with Indiana Jones and Darth Vader and James Bond and all of those. Ripley's among those characters. She's also among the final girls, the movie heroines. But this one's more of a horror than the other. The other ones are more action. This one's really good though. Need I say more? Nothing bad to say about this movie. It's so good. But yes. Well, guys, that was my look into Alien, directed by Ridley Scott. What do you guys think of this movie? Classic, Of course, this is a must-own for everyone. But what do you guys think of this movie? Classic, awesome, great. So I'll see you guys in another video.